The boy who believed 10-year-old Oliver sat alone on Christmas Eve, staring out the frosted window of the small apartment he shared with his grandmother. Kids at school had laughed when he said he still believed in Santa. "You're too old for fairy tales," they'd mocked. But Oliver held on to hope like a lifeline. His parents had died in a car accident 2 years ago, and his grandmother worked 2 jobs just to keep them afloat. There was no money for presents this year. She told him gently, tears in her eyes. "It's okay, Grandma," Oliver had said, hugging her tight. "Santa will come, I know he will." That night, after his grandmother fell asleep exhausted on the couch, Oliver knelt by the window and whispered into the starlit darkness, "Dear Santa, I don't need toys or games. I just want Grandma to not be so tired anymore. Maybe just something to make her smile. That's all I wish for." He placed the last cookie they had, a small, slightly burnt sugar cookie his grandmother had made, on a plate by the window, along with a glass of water. "I know it's not milk," he whispered, "but it's all we have." Oliver climbed into bed, clutching his father's old scarf, fighting back tears. He wanted so badly to believe, but doubt crept in like the winter cold. At midnight, a soft golden light filled the room. Oliver's eyes flew open to see a figure standing by the window. A tall man in a red suit, white beard glowing in the moonlight, eyes twinkling with warmth. "Santa?" Oliver breathed, unable to believe his eyes. "Hello, Oliver." Santa's voice was gentle, kind. "I got your letter, but I didn't mail. The best wishes come from the heart." Santa smiled, touching his chest. "Those I always hear." He walked over and sat on the edge of Oliver's bed. "You didn't ask for anything for yourself." "I have what I need," Oliver said quietly. "I have Grandma. I just want her to be happy." Santa's eyes grew misty. "You know, Oliver, children like you, who think of others before themselves, are the ones who keep the magic of Christmas alive." He reached into his bag. "I have something for your grandmother, and something for you too." He pulled out an envelope and handed it to Oliver. Inside was a letter offering his grandmother a better-paying job with one of Santa's business partners, a kind local shop owner who needed help. There was also a check for 3 months' rent. "But how?" Oliver gasped. "Christmas magic works in practical ways too." Santa winked. Then he pulled out a small wrapped box. "And this is for you." Oliver unwrapped it carefully. Inside was a beautiful snow globe with a family of 3, a boy and 2 adults, standing together under the northern lights. When he shook it, golden sparkles swirled around them. "Your parents are always with you, Oliver," Santa said softly. "In here," he touched Oliver's heart, "and in every kind thing you do. They're so proud of you." Tears streamed down Oliver's face as he hugged the snow globe. "Thank you, Santa, thank you so much." Santa stood, brushing cookie crumbs from his beard with a chuckle. "That was the best burnt cookie I've ever had." He walked to the window, then paused. "Oliver, never stop believing. Not in me, not in magic, and especially not in the good that lives in your heart. The world needs more children like you." In a shimmer of starlight, he was gone. Christmas morning, Oliver's grandmother woke to find the envelope on the table. She read it, hands shaking, tears of joy streaming down her face. "Oliver, Oliver, come see!" Oliver rushed out, the snow globe clutched in his hands, a huge smile on his face. "Merry Christmas, Grandma!" She pulled him into the tightest hug. "How did this is a miracle!" Oliver looked out the window at the fresh snow, where he could just barely make out the tracks of a sleigh and 8 reindeer leading into the sky. "Santa came, Grandma," he whispered. "I told you he would." And for the first time in 2 years, Christmas felt like Christmas again. Not because of presents or money, but because hope, real, beautiful hope, had been restored. That night, Oliver placed the snow globe on his nightstand, where it would catch the morning light. and if you listened very carefully, you might have heard sleigh bells jingling softly in the winter wind. After all, magic is real for those who believe.